Today's delivery, several tons of fruit and vegetables, is very welcome. Some of these chimpanzees were rescued from traps set by poachers. Others are orphans, left behind after their families were killed. The chimps stay in these cages only at night. In the morning, the day begins with one of 3 feeding sessions. Waiting for breakfast can be a frustrating business. For some, mealtimes are a free-for-all. Others rely on their ingenuity. But in the end, everyone's happy and well-fed. Ngamba Island is a sanctuary for chimpanzees. The chimps who arrive here all have a traumatic history. Survivor lost his mother. He had no one to socialize him or protect him from bullying by other chimps in the group. Survivor was attacked by another male chimp who bit him and broke his leg.
I'm trying to palpate the area where the fracture was, or where the bite was, and he's not feeling any pain.
But scars have been left behind, even if they're not visible.
He became a bit more fearful. Whenever he could hear them part hooting as they come back, you could see him a little bit fearful.
Chimpanzees are emotionally complex creatures. The loss of their families leads to behavioral disturbances. The caregivers on Ngamba spend a great deal of time helping the chimps deal with the trauma they've experienced. None of the chimpanzees here will ever leave the sanctuary. They're too traumatized to be able to reintegrate into a chimp community in the wild. Though humans and chimps have much in common, they rarely get along as well as they do on Ngamba Island. Every year, about 3% of Uganda's rainforest is cut down. The country has a tremendous diversity of primate species. How can they be preserved? That's the question that Julius Kwamya asked himself some years ago. He's since teamed up with the Chimpanzee Sanctuary and Wildlife Conservation Trust.
These are passion fruits. They give high returns. We're encouraging farmers to produce these high-value crops so that they have an increased income.
The farmers can make a decent income with the fruit, which has 2 growing seasons. And there's also enough left over for the chimpanzees who love passion fruit. In what remains of Uganda's rainforest, chimps can still live undisturbed. In Bodongo Forest, one male is currently challenging the existing pecking order. He wants to be the leader of the group.
How they struggle for their hierarchy, it involves a lot of processes. So it's not all about being strong, it's not all about being wise, but it really requires both wisdom and strength.
Whenever Kato joins the rest of the group, he creates quite a stir.
Almost the same as we do. So it makes me excited, and I learn a lot. I hope to be another great politician.
Chandia Bosco says he would use his position to advocate policies that are beneficial to chimps and their kind.